Following setbacks around Kharkiv in eastern Ukraine, Vladimir Putin declared mobilization. This was a step that had been anticipated for some time, owing to heavy casualties throughout the Russian military over the preceding 7 months of fighting. However, it's come late, and the Russian military is going to struggle to turn this mass of untrained personnel into useful soldiers. In terms of the use of this mobilized mass, we're anticipating that the Russians will initially use it to replace their shortages of troops in the front line to try and stabilize their positions over the winter as the Ukrainians remain on the offensive. However, putting untrained troops into demoralized units is unlikely to enable the Russians to regain offensive combat power. Therefore, the effectiveness of these units is likely to be limited early on. Recruits are lightly equipped, poorly trained, and are joining units that are already fairly demoralized. The question is whether the Russians are going to be able to form new units, train them deliberately over the winter, and send them into Ukraine in the spring. This would allow them to open up new axes and is the main threat that the Ukrainian military will need to prepare for over the coming months. This decision is a risky one for Putin. In making this a national struggle and in pulling people into the war who were previously not connected with the Russian military, he has made this a test for his credibility. If these forces are pushed in and they don't deliver battlefield results, or if the Russian military continues to lose ground, then this is a decision that could seriously come back to haunt Putin, undermining his domestic credibility and bringing about a crisis in the Kremlin.